Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I am Jeff, and today is part 8 of the Ninjago City Markets, which is set number 71799. And this will be the last live stream. We've only got 5 bags left. So this right here you're looking at is bags 1 through 46, which is quite a lot of pieces. This set has a little bit over 6,000 pieces. So it's quite a bit here. And I got Greg here with me. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to jump right into this and get her done. All right. Greg, how has your day been, man?
It's fine. Went to work, came home, went to Walmart.
All right. And hey, John, Enzo's outside right now. He wanted to be outside during the stream, so he actually just asked to go outside like maybe 3 minutes ago. So he's not even here for me to call him. So anyway. Hello, Miss Chip. How you doing? All right, and then we've got this gal here with the pink hair. Let's go ahead and let's get this done. So I do have a few videos.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I do have a few videos that are so-called in the bank, as they call them, when you shoot them ahead of time. So hopefully there will be some. I'll have time to make more, so there's not that much missing when I'm out for my surgery. Let you guys know. And Mrs. Chip saying hi to John. John saying hi. And oh, I just threw my mouse off the side of this thing. Hopefully I don't need my mouse, because if I do, I'm going to be in trouble. So I have had a very good, productive last couple days. My son Spencer's here with me, as you guys know. And we're definitely trying to get as much done as we can before my surgery. A bit of news about my surgery. I actually got a call from the hospital yesterday. My surgery is supposed to be the 29th, but they called and told me that they scheduled too many surgeries, apparently, and mine has been rescheduled for the following day on the 30th. So it's only going to be 1 day delayed. Not a big deal. Don't really care. Essentially, it'll be just fine. Okay, so this is kind of frustrating because this makes no sense. Yeah, it does make sense. All right.
Any new Lego purchases?
No, I have not. No, I'm buying anything more at this time. That doesn't mean I'm not tempted. I'm certainly tempted. How about yourself? Did you make any purchases?
I'm saving up money.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to spend, too much money on Lego right now, because I'm going to be down for the count. Because I can't really build. It doesn't make any sense to really spend that money. So basically, Spencer and I have been working on the shop a little bit here and there. A little more electrical work, a little bit more insulation. Pretty much working on a couple of cabinets done for the storage and all that. So I'd say we're making pretty good progress. Except for when I do stuff like that and knock Legos over. So anyway. Oh, and right before I came in, we were outside pulling weeds. I've got a nice flower garden bed thing out there, but I have to admit I let it go this year, mainly because of the pain. And my strawberries were completely buried with weeds, but we pulled some of the weeds out from around it, and I'm happy to tell you that they have survived. And in fact, they're actually quite healthy. So good news there. And just in case anybody's wonder, part of the problem is I don't really like painkillers. And I don't like them because they make me feel goofy. And I don't like that feeling. I don't like not being in control. So I don't really take them. In fact, I first started having pain with my neck about October of last year. So not quite a year ago, but almost. And I never once had one prescription filled for painkillers, nor did I take any painkillers. It's not like I have them laying around. So that's part of the reason that even though I'd like to get more done in the shop, I just haven't been able to, because right now, before your surgery, you're not even allowed to take aspirin because it's a blood thinner. And because my surgery is so close, I can't take anything, not even aspirin for pain. So I've been working at a very slow but steady pace to make sure that I don't do anything to hurt myself. Let's see. And John, do you let your Lego customers know about? I do, but in this case, I'm probably not going to have to, because Spencer's here, and Spencer in the past, when I've had things going on, has filled orders for me, so he's very familiar with my process of filling orders. So I probably don't need to shut the store down this time. I am going to make a video, because even though I've mentioned it many times in my live streams and videos, not everyone watches every single one. So if they've missed it, I don't want people to think, oh, he shut his channel down because he's not making content. So I will put something out there, let people know that, hey, I'm still here. I'm just, kind of incapacitated for the time. So, Greg, how's your work been?
Same old, same old.
So it's been pretty good, huh?
Boring.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. My work's actually picked up a little bit. It's kind of funny because I'm about ready to go out on medical leave, and all of a sudden everyone's panicking. Oh, he's leaving. We got to figure out how to cover this and cover that. And it's like, all right. So I've been meeting with different people. And oh, by the way, just because my job has that silly requirement, let me get it out of the way. The things that I say are not necessarily the opinion of my employer. Even though, let me point out, I never told you who my employer was. I'm required to make that statement. So there's the required statement that the things that I just said and the things I'm about ready to say are not necessarily the opinion of my employer. So there you have it. There's the necessary mumbo jumbo out of the way. Okay. Now I have a different problem altogether, and that is I stole a piece from this bag quite some time ago, forgot about it, and never went out to the shop and grabbed the right piece. So, yeah, probably gonna have to go out there and get it, or hopefully Spencer comes in and I can tell him what I'm missing and see if he won't go out there and get it for me. Oh, and John says, "Oh, I can have some." Can I have some? Yeah, well, so I had painkillers. That's illegal, but yeah, I understand. Oh, you're there. Hey, can you please head out to the shop and get me a 2x3 plate in this color, the light gray? There's I think, okay, you know the white drawers that are like the smaller ones?
Yeah.
I think it's in the slightly wider ones. I just need one.
Light grays?
Yeah, light gray 2x3 plate. Awesome. Let's see Spencer. All right, well, when he comes back, I'll ask him if he wants to sit down for a minute. And if he does, he's more than welcome to. Okay, I did not. Okay, so, okay. All right. I missed a piece. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm missing more. Okay, well, not pieces, but steps. So let's get this done. By the way, guys, this is turning out to be an excellent set. Maybe even a little better than I originally thought. The amount of detail I'm really liking. I love the tram. I do understand the set is limited in space, so the tram, in my opinion, is not long enough, but the set's only so long, and it does go from one end of the set to the other. If I could possibly do a mock out of it in my city, now that I see how it's done, I would make a much longer tram. So maybe that will be coming in future builds of mine. Oh, you're not really looking at my build. I didn't realize that you're looking at my face. Well, that's my problem. I put my face on there. Sorry, I hope there was no children in the room to see my face. No, I'm just kidding. Because as one of my favorite YouTubers says, I got a face for radio and a voice for print. Of course, I'm joking around. I don't think that about myself. But it's always nice to joke. I do have a big show coming up this weekend. Brick Slopes. It's not really my show, but I'm attending it. I'm participating, and the Daily Bugle will be in it.
My birthday's next Friday.
Next Friday, you gonna be 19 again?
Oh, you're funny.
Well, Greg, I mean, I've been 19 for almost 30 years.
Yeah. You're 8. You wish you was 18 and a half.
All right, so this is coming along, in my opinion. I didn't really sneak ahead, so I don't really know what I'm building right now, other than a Lego set. So if anybody here is a part of the Lego sellers, Bricklink sellers and buyers group, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say something about that group. First of all, I do like the group because the group is cool. They do answer questions. They are helpful. But sometimes I have to admit some of the people in the group are less than helpful and they're annoying. And I've had people recently on there say stuff like, oh, well, how do you protect against this loss? And it's like, well, how long have you been in business? 3 years? How much is the part? $7. And it's only happened once? Dude, forget about it. You can't protect that. All right, Spencer. There has been a request. There's been a request in the chat. People want to see your mug. So I'll tell you what. As soon as I'm done with this, oh, you're going to do that? Okay, that's cool.
Hello, stream.
Hello.
2x3.
All right. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, all right. Spencer made a brief appearance on here.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Like I said, Spencer.
I guess he's going to demand royalties for that, for this YouTube video.
Yeah, well, seeing as they ain't paid me a red cent yet, I guess 0 times 2 is still 0. And actually, I mean, it is my hope that eventually I get monetized, but it's not necessarily the forefront of my focus on this channel. I just enjoy building Lego. And honestly, it's meeting people like Greg and stuff. I'm being serious, Greg. Meeting people like you that has made this effort worth it, because I've met some really cool people and I can't name them all. So I will not, because if I miss a few, there might be some hurt feelings. So I'm just going to say I've met a lot of you, over these streams, these videos, and some shows. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. And John certainly has been a friend of mine for years, so I always appreciate his support. And Mrs. Chip has been a friend of mine for years too, so Hey, Marlo Harrington said, "What's up, Spencer?" Now, Marlo, are you one of Spencer's friends in real life? Because he was telling me that he's got a friend in real life that watches my channel and wanted to see him on camera. And I'm just curious if you're the one. He didn't give me the name, so I don't really know. And I think I said this. I don't know if I said it, but I know I thought it. Mrs. Chip has also been a friend of mine for years, and she's on here. So it's always appreciated. Oh, yeah, that's him. Okay, awesome, man. John says he needs... Oh, there it is. Girl, I need some ice cream. You know what, John? I've had a huge hankering for ice cream the last couple of days, and I just can't do it. I can't do it because I've been on that single ingredient diet thing, and it's not really a diet. I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna keep doing it because this is basically, you can have things, but it's all single ingredient, unprocessed foods. Been doing it for 2 months. I've lost 11 pounds, and I don't want to have ice cream because, well, then I'm falling off the wagon. So can't do it. I could buy some, Spencer can have it, and maybe when he's not looking, sneak some.
Back.
All right, man. Cool. Would you be interested in a YouTube creator channel to learn how to increase your subscribers? To be honest, yeah. I would. If it's the YouTube creator thing, yeah, you know what, John? If you got something, send it my way. Let's just put it that way. So now, does anybody know what this piece is? Originally, these were in the Christmas ornament things with magnets on the back, and you stuck it on your fridge. So anyway, what's up, Mr. Harrington? Good to see you on here. And Spencer saying, "Yep, that's him." Yes, that's me. And I have to wait till August 31st. I've lost 65 pounds. Okay, next time I'm on the channel with the group of us, he is promoting. Awesome. I would appreciate that kind of information. I'm going to put the camera a little bit further down and on what I'm doing right now. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm sorry. Because if I do that, you're not going to be able to see it in the end. And this build's so big, I've got the camera backed all the way out, and it's hard to see all of it in there. So we're going to leave it as is.
We need a month-long rain cycle here.
All right. And how would you go about that?
I wouldn't mind. It hasn't rained here in months.
Okay. Well, I'm not wearing my headset today, and that's because Well, I got so caught up in other things that I didn't even wear my I'm sorry, I didn't plug it in. So it's not charged. Couldn't even use it if I wanted to. Yeah, I know. I'm admitting I had poor preparation for all this, and I did. Oh, I love that. They use that magnet as a toilet. See, look at that.
It's a working toilet though.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, because it's hollow under here. Man, that's all right. You guys know what the pet shop is, right? The modulars.
Yeah.
So when that came out, was the first time they put a toilet underneath the stairs. And I remember I put a brown 1x1 round plate in there, and I showed Mrs. Chip, and she kind of got upset with me and asked me how old I was. And I told her old enough to know better, but I'm doing it anyway, which, by the way, is her least favorite response to me saying that kind of stuff. Anyway, I said, "Oh, so that's not being mature." She said, "No, it's not." So I took out the 1x1 round brown plate. I put a green one in instead, and then asked her if that was any better. So I do like to antagonize her a little bit, I'll be honest. But if you're married 26, 27 years, whatever it's been, yeah, you tend to get on each other's nerves on purpose sometimes. Okay, so a working toilet, huh? So
Yep.
does this mean every time I build a toilet now I'm gonna have to make it working?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Okay, so okay, I'm just checking out the mechanics of it. I'll send you each Facebook text. They are taking reservations for seats for the seminar. It might be worth checking out. Yeah, I agree, John. It probably is. So please, yeah, send that to me and I'll check that out. So I've never been to this Brick Slope show that's coming up this weekend. I've been to many shows, but never one where it's a competition among individuals. Before, it's just been a group displaying that stuff. So this is going to be an interesting whole entire venue. I don't know. One of my favorites is going to be there, and there's a store in Ogden, Utah. It's called Bunkster's Bricks, and I'm going to mention her store because I really have a lot of respect for Alexis and her husband Noah. I think it's really cool that when I go there sometimes, I see that. Oh shoot! What did I do wrong? Uh-oh, I was talking too much. Anyway, long story short, every time I go there, sometimes they have their kid there, and for privacy reasons, I won't say his name. But when their son is there, he gets tired of being in the store, and I have seen and witnessed her husband take over the store and run it so she can take them to a local park. And I have to admit, I really do like seeing families that stick together like that. And it's not too common anymore. A lot of families are broken. And the two of them are trying really hard to make things work. And I like the fact that he supports her in her dream of having a store. I think that's really cool. So anyway, enough about that. But if you're ever in the Ogden area and you want some pieces, they've got these tables that are like sunken, and you get this like little takeout box, and you go ahead and you fill it up, and it's like $16, maybe it might be $17, I can't remember. And I also know that she provides a discount if you bring back your old container. And again, I don't remember what the discount is, but I've purchased from her a few times now. Greg, do you have any independent stores like that around you that sell mostly Lego?
No.
Oh, okay, you don't. Okay, I know in John's area there is sorta, and then I say sorta because they are kind of far. And there's that one in Atlanta. I don't remember the name of it, but it's quite large. Sweet.
We're getting a useless third Whataburger in my town.
So I got to silence my phone. I'm sorry. People just always getting a hold of me. Oh, okay. Well, that's quite impressive there. Let me. All right. Sorry, man. Just some family stuff coming up. Thanks, John, for the link. I just got it. Okay. Well, now Mrs. Chip needs to ask Lego how old they are, because they're having me put brown 1x1 tiles in there in the toilet. So okay, so I need to put that here. All right. Well, after this bag, we only got two more. We're on the home stretch on this guy. And for those of you who follow my channel, know that I did my best to help my son Spencer get a job with a local construction outfit, and he actually worked his first day yesterday. And it looks like it, in my opinion, it looks promising. But don't ask me, because I'm not the one working there. You'd have to ask him what he thinks of it, which I have. And anyway, I'm not going to speak for him, but it's a positive thing. I can tell you that. So,
What's his position?
I don't know what they call it, but he's assisting the owner in doing many different projects. He was telling me about a couple of them yesterday where they were unblocking a guy's main sewer line out to the street, and then they helped a lady with her sprinklers after that. So I don't know. I don't know what the right word would be, or the right position would be. I'm not even sure they gave it a name. But what's really cool is the guy that he's working for has basically knows that Spencer doesn't have any experience, and has agreed to train Spencer and teach him how the different things, by having him there at the jobs and everything, teach him how to do the stuff he does. And that's very valuable, as you know, because a lot of places won't do that. All right, so now we need to do, and when I was Spencer's age, I worked for a construction outfit out in California, and it was called Big Sky Construction. And that guy did a little bit of everything, just kind of like what Spencer's job does, where they do remodels, they do new additions, they do repairs, you name it. So anyway, the crew that I was on, we mostly did framing and demolition. So it was a lot of fun working there, a lot of valuable experience. Have you ever wanted to work construction, Greg?
No, I'm good.
No? Okay. What kind of jobs have you had, Greg?
Just a janitor and groundskeeping.
Okay. So does that involve snow removal during the winter?
We just had an ice storm and that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're down in Texas. What the heck am I talking about? I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Idaho, where we get plenty of it. We get plenty of it, and I'm full of it. How's that? Okay, I need to put this devil's fork sticker on here. Barnes & Nobles has a huge amount. They do. And most of the time, they are priced the same as a Lego website. The only awesome thing is you don't have to wait for them to ship it. Okay. I see. I was thinking, I don't even know how that works, but yeah, I do see how it works. All right, now we got to put an advertisement on here. And I have to say, I do like the unusual advertising that Ninjago does on the side of their buildings. Greg, have you seen the Lego movies?
I seen the first one.
Okay. I've seen the first one, the second one, and the Lego Ninjago movie. I'm sorry?
I also seen the Lego Batman movie too.
That's the one I did not see. What'd you think of the Batman movie?
It's fine.
Is it worth watching?
It depends on who's asking.
Okay, what about someone like me?
Sure. Go watch it.
So you think I'm weird enough to like it?
Yep.
All right. So now we're just doing a little bit of decorative work around the building. Kind of looks like bat wings a little bit. Okay, yeah, it is that way. Okay. All right, well, let's keep it moving along. And Spencer and I are trying to figure out if we found a good friend for Enzo, by the way.
You think about getting a new dog?
Well, we kind of jumped the gun. We kind of have a new dog. We're not sure if it's going to work out, and it's not for sure that we're going to keep her. Someone I know, we're dog sitting for them right now until Wednesday, and we have expressed an interest in keeping the dog, and the person has said they're open to the possibility. Do you know what a Pyrenees is, John or Greg? Sorry.
Yeah. My aunt had one.
Yeah, they're large, and
They kind of look like a white cotton ball.
Yep, and that's what she is. And we didn't name her. Her name is Gertie, and she's got a sweet disposition about her. But we're trying to see if there's a little bit of chemistry between her and Enzo, and trying to see like you said, we're not trying to take the dog away from its owner, but if the owner is willing to part ways, then we're willing to take. So we'll see how that works out. But she's actually there in the backyard right now with Spencer. All right, so we've gotten some, I like this architecture here. We got this blade looking thing with the fork symbol in it. All right. Make sure I did that right. Sorry, I'm going to go back here. Okay, yeah, I did that right. Okay. There is one thing I do like about the dog so far. And yes, John, possibility of second dog. That's correct. Is that Gertie? Huh? I didn't hear you. I still can't hear him. She's definitely telling the dogs next door who's boss.
Yeah.
And I actually find it kind of funny. Wait a minute. How does that work? Shannon. Oh, hey, how you doing, Shauna? You're local. I'm crazy. Okay, well, it's not the first time I've been flattered with that title.
Oh.
It's a very wonderful title to have. Being crazy. Oh, speaking of crazy, Shauna, how you doing? No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Shauna, I'm going to text you in Facebook. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm getting tired.
Tired, huh?
Yeah. I'm kind of glad we don't have that many bags to go tonight for this is finished because I'm pretty beat. As much as I like Gertie, she wasn't that kind to us last night when it came to sleep. So, is that the front door? Shoot. I don't know what's going on.
What's your next build?
I don't have one planned due to being out on surgery. So it's not really a question I can answer, unfortunately. Okay, so now let me grab this building so we can stick this piece on here. And I will put this in camera range. Oh, it is in camera range. Good. Okay, so we just add this little radio tower, and I'll turn it a little bit so you can see it. Unfortunately, that advertisement gets in the big part of the way, and then the other part of the building gets in the way. So let's try this angle. Okay, here we go. this right here. And I'm sure we're going to build something here because it's a nice big open hole.
Last 2 bags, huh?
Yep, 2 bags, and we're be building with them simultaneously.
How many stickers you got?
1 on this sheet, 1 on this sheet, and then 4, so 6. What was that all about? Yeah, I am. No one's there? Yeah, I heard it. Well, I should check out the cameras more intently. If I had to guess, I would say there's about 150 pieces left on the table here. So definitely in the home stretch. And of course I say that thinking, oh, there it is. But then I can't find pieces. And it looks like it's some sort of restaurant because the sticker here has a menu, and then this guy's holding a butcher's knife. So probably some little restaurant's what we're building. Well, I mean, yeah, Shauna, I know how it's pronounced, but just for giggles, I might mispronounce it just to see how much I could stir up the hornet's nest. I mean, that wouldn't be anything I would do, you know, right? And let's see, if the shoe fits, you lace it up, wear it with pride, and wear the local with pride. Oh, yeah, I do. No doubt. Oh, Jeff, that running banner tells us to turn on. Oh. Well, thank you very much. You know, you're the first person that ever pointed that out. I guess I need to fix that. Okay. You know, I live in an area where there is no one around, and for some reason we have some jerk that decided to knock on the door twice during my live stream, and no one was there. So,
I was playing some ding dong ditch.
yeah, but the thing is, there really isn't anybody here to do that except for some neighbor kids, but I don't think they would do that. At least I hope not.
I think the property's haunted.
That's a possibility. Not kidding either. But don't know that for sure, so I'm not claiming that it is. And actually, Shauna, because you said, oh wait, let's see. Banners, hide, and then edit. All right, there we go. Should be all fixed up now. Did I do this wrong? Yeah, I did this wrong. Is that better, Shauna? Enzo's ringing the doorbell. Yeah, he probably is. Love that dog, but no, I'm just kidding. He is a good dog. Okay, someone's at the door, and I didn't see who it was. Spencer? Someone's at the back door.
Oh, shit.
But I'm doing my live stream. Yeah, it was the neighborhood kid, but I don't know why he would have knocked and done that, because that's not him. He's usually really responsible. So I don't know. Maybe he just didn't think I was here. I don't know. Thank you, the man. All right. Well, thanks, Shauna. I appreciate that. And if you guys would hit the like button, I do appreciate that. I know most everyone here, and I recognize your name as a subscriber. So if you're watching it here, don't hit the subscribe button, because I don't want you to unsubscribe. But if you are new here and watching it on the repeat, or new here on the live stream, please hit the subscribe button. What's up, Spencer?
The neighbor kid wants to know if you're going to put the PVC pipe. He was at the back door the whole time.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you tell him?
I told him last week.
Yeah, tell him. Just please tell him time got away from me. I'm sorry. And what do you want to do? Like next Tuesday? Well, he's in school. Shoot. I don't know. Tell him I have to call him. I do have his number. He's a good kid. He's actually. I've offered him a couple dollars to help me out.
You better offer him a fistful of dollars.
Well, this kid's a hard worker. He cleaned out my window wells last year. The previous owners kind of, I hate to say it, but they used it as trash cans. And actually, I don't know why I wouldn't want to say it. They were dirty, nasty people, and that's what they did. And, I don't want to get in the window wells, not with my loss of dexterity because of age. And so the neighborhood kid knew that I had an extra of the Infinity Gauntlets. And so I asked his dad if he could have it, and his dad says, well, he's got to work for it. So I said, you know what? How about he cleans out my window wells? And his dad said, yep, I think that's fair. So that kid, and again, I'm not going to say his name for privacy reasons, he came over, and he went into the window wells, cleaned them all out for me, and they look great to this day because, not to brag, but I don't believe that window wells are trash cans, so I don't repeat that behavior. So anyway, good kid.
I'm going to Kansas at the end of November and the beginning of December.
Okay.
I need to put my vacation in.
So how many weeks a year of vacation do you get, or
Or
how many
one
days? One.
1 week.
Wow. All right, man.
How many weeks of vacation do you got?
I
Get
get four. I get four a year.
lucky.
Yeah. No, I admit that is pretty lucky. I use a lot of them for these shows. My job is generous with time off. That's for sure. Okay. I would say about 50 more pieces on the table. And I do like this, the use of these trans green, um, uh, yellowish green bricks, or bricks, plates
Sand
as
green.
lights. Oh, sorry, what was that?
Sand green.
Oh, these are actually trans bluish, or sorry, they're trans yellow green. Um, they're not a color that you see all that often. Oh shoot, I almost forgot this. I think that kid wants some money for a game or something because he does keep asking me if I bought the pipes to do the work. So we're trying to bury. I'm trying to bury a drainage pipe off the side of the house, and right now it shoots 20 feet away from the house. But the way that the land is graded, it'll just come right back towards the house. So that's why I bought an additional 3 pipes so we can extend it total of 50 feet out. And by the time it hits that part, the land goes back down. And so if the pipe goes that far, it'll stay away from the house. So oh, and Spencer and I did get a bunch of dirt spread on the property. I had 13 tons of dirt delivered, and no joke, really did. And Spencer and I were out there spreading it the other day because, well, I was kind of in a situation where if I didn't do it, I was going to lose it because we had a high windstorm. So we spread it all around the base of the shop, and then we wet it down real good so that when the winds came a couple hours after that, it didn't get blown away. And I imagine that we've got more to do. All right, I have never built like this before. So,
Feel like what?
oh, on the backside of this track. Oh, it's not the backside, is it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, so they're having you put a piece through the track and then do this. I was going to joke around. Actually, I still probably will. One of the things that, and I know it's kind of stupid, but one of my pet peeves is like when we're on these stupid groups and stuff, and you got people complaining about, oh, that's an illegal building technique. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care whether you think it's illegal or not. If it works, then whatever. And what is there? Is there really a police force out there that even cares? And they'll arrest you for using illegal building techniques? What do you think, Greg? You think there are?
Nah.
I know there's not. I'm just messing. I mean, I don't know, Greg. Do you care if people use illegal building techniques?
Nope.
I mean, I figure if it goes together and makes the build look great, then that's all you need. You don't need somebody's permission to use a piece a certain way. That's anyway. I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm having trouble seeing this. Okay, there we go. There we go. And one of the groups I belong to, they were discussing the illegal techniques today. That's why it comes up in our mind. Glad you finally got the dirt delivered. Yes, we got all sides of the shop done because all the sides had some sort of deficiency. And so we made it level all the way around, and we packed it down a little bit. We're probably going to need, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever ordered dirt, so I didn't know really how much to order. So I ordered a whole truckload, which was 13 tons, and we probably only used 8 or 9. So we got a big old amount of dirt out there. And again, because I didn't want to lose it because we were having that storm coming in, Spencer and I, we wet it down real good with the hose, and we didn't lose much, if any, during the windstorm. Yeah, Shauna, there are illegal building techniques, and how it's been described is that if a building techniques puts stress on a piece, and over time it has a possibility of chipping or breaking, then it's considered illegal. However, you got to ask the next question, and that is, do I really care? And the answer is no. And that's nothing against you. It's just I think there's far more important things to worry about in life than an illegal building technique. If there is such a thing. Okay, so we need number 37 there. If I can even get this thing to separate itself from the... I don't know if you guys heard Gertie barking, but I can hear her barking. She's got a loud bark. I'm actually really surprised that neighbor kid went back there with that dog there. Because Gertie's bigger than Enzo. All right, so now we need to place this sign, and there we go. got this nifty little sign here. We got just a little bit left to go, guys, and we'll be out of here. Sean, I gave Rue a frosty paw. Yes, Shauna, it is extremely petty. I think. Look, I'm a Lego collector myself, but sometimes I think as a group, there's far more important things to worry about. If you ever join a Lego group, here's one of the common things that come up in like the Lego groups. People argue about this stuff. I mean, it's like someone asking an innocent question, okay? They don't know what to do. So they ask people, what do? Do you keep your boxes? Do you throw away your boxes from your Lego builds? And then you just get a whole smorgasbord of opinions. And, you know, some people are nice about it and genuine, and they're not trying to be, you know, trolls. And then you've got those people who just start an argument over it. And it's like, geez, it's about boxes, guys. And I know Greg's a part of some of them groups because I see him in there. So he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the other one, too, people argue about is whether you keep instructions or not. And the way I look at it is you do whatever's good for you. So if you feel like you want the instructions, that's great.
Well,
and if I like the instructions because the digital ones, with me getting older, my eyes just don't see them as well. So I like the printed copy. So I keep mine.
there's a debate. If you like digital or physical more.
Yeah, there really is. And it's just some silly stuff. And it's like, you know, guys, how about we don't make fun of people who do whatever it is they want? And since they're the one buying it and paying for it, why do we care? I know I don't. Just out of curiosity, Greg, I'm not here to judge. I just want to know, do you keep your instructions?
If they get worn, I just throw them away.
Okay. Is that because you have the confidence that you can download it off the Lego website?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, there was a time that I got rid of all my Lego instructions. Well, I say most of them. And that's because when we first moved to Germany, the Army had a weight limit of 8,000 pounds. And well, when we moved, we had 10,000 pounds. They didn't charge us that time, but they told us that when we leave Germany, go back to the States, if we were over a pounds, we would have gotten charged $1 a pound, so $2,000. And one of the ways that I broke down the weight was throwing away all my instructions. And I made sure I downloaded I bought a special thumb drive, and I downloaded it all on that thumb drive before I pitched them.
And you're still bitter about your certificate of authenticity under Falcon.
Yeah, I did keep that because I don't want to throw that away.
That one got ruined.
No, I still have my both Falcons. I thought I lost it at one time, but remember I was saying I kept a few instructions because I couldn't download them. Well, in that drawer I found the certificate of authenticity for the first Millennium Falcon, the one I thought I was missing. So saved by the bell.
Now that's worth some money. Now.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. All right, guys. Well, here it is. All the bags right here. Set number 71799, Ninjago City Market. We did 8 parts and like 52 or 53 bags. I can't remember how many. I love this tram system. I think this tram system rocks. I'm not going to do a full review right now. I'm going to try to get the review video done before my surgery. In fact, I'm going to try to do it tonight or tomorrow so I can release it in the next couple days. But here you guys have it. It's right here. Great set, over a little over 6,000 pieces, and I think it was 21 minifigures. I don't know. The cheat sheet I had on my tripod, the tape wore off, and it's on the floor, and I can't see it. So I'm going to admit I'm not really well planned or well prepared for this one. But Greg, I appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate all the live streams you've been on with me. We're going to take a break for a couple weeks as I'm laid up trying to get this neck all healed up after they cut me open and slice and dice me, which that's okay. I'm volunteering for this, and it'll be good, hopefully, when it's all done. All right, guys, be good to each other. Stay safe out there. Say hi to Greg, and you guys have a good night.
Bye.